All right, the college football national championship game. We're going to make this quick. We want you to like, we want you to comment, tell us if we're right, tell us if we're wrong. So, Jordan, we got LSU versus Clemson, man. Who you got?
This is going to be a really good game. I like this to be a shootout. I find it very, very difficult to fade Clemson that have won 20-plus straight games and national championship. For the new kid, the hot kid on the block, LSU's having a Cinderella storybook year. Burrow seemed to come out of nowhere. The only one who saw that coming was Burrow's dad, who put money on him for the Heisman and should probably buy himself a new house now. I mean, his son's going to the pros anyway, not just the bet. But
wait. This is new. Wait, this is news to me. His dad bet on his son to win the Heisman?
Right. Nobody else saw it coming. He was a underdog there. You got. Wow. I wonder how many dads bet on their sons to win the Heisman every year. Glad one of them worked out for them. Anyway. Yeah,
but my son is playing college baseball, but I ain't gonna lay anything on that. No way.
No. Anyway, all good. Give me Clemson here. I love Trevor Lawrence. Not coming out in this draft. He'll stay in for one more year. Apparently, we'll see if he wins this, if anything changes. I like Burrow. I think Burrow's going to be the number one pick in the draft this year. I think Lawrence is going to be the number one pick in the draft next year at 6'6", 240. That speed makes really good decisions. I just think Lawrence is the better quarterback. I think they have the better coach, and I think they win this game in a shootout. George?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I like LSU if I have to pick a side, but I think the total over is probably the best bet of the weekend of the Monday night game. I agree with you. This is going to be a fun game to sit and watch and see them both put up 35, 40 points on each side and see who ends up on top.
Yeah, LSU looks like an NFL team playing a college team every time they play. They look unstoppable, and I don't know how you stop them. I've literally watched and go, well, he threw it to this kid, now he threw it to this kid. I mean, it's crazy, and the guy is incredibly talented. He's running the Saints offense. I think they beat Clemson easy. I do. I think Clemson is a college team, and I think LSU is an NFL team. And I think that it's not even going to be that interesting. And I know everybody likes the Clemson quarterback. And I've watched some. I haven't watched all of his games, but he looks fairly human to me, where LSU and Burrow look like a whole nother level over and above anything I've seen in college, ever. And so I think the only chance Clemson has is if LSU just comes up flat, shows up flat. But, I just don't see it. I think LSU rolls.
I think we've said the same thing about Alabama coming out of the SEC playing Clemson before. I think I've made the same comment that this looks like a pro team. Clemson looks like a college team. Clemson's conference isn't nearly as strong. They don't play anybody. Whoever comes out of the SEC is gauntlet tested, ready to go. I've said it before, and I've watched Clemson beat them. That's why I've watched this quarterback and this coach do it before. Clemson recruits better than any team in the nation. That includes Alabama. That definitely includes LSU. Like what they're putting together there, like any team that comes out of the SEC would still give me Clemson.
George?
I love that LSU coach. Everyone loves the LSU coach. The team is rallying around the man. I agree with John. They're like an NFL team. It's going to be fun. This one's going to be really fun. But I'd say it's the first to 40 wins this game.
I think LSU has this incredibly unique combination of an offensive coordinator that is running, this NFL style, the Saints offense, and they've taught the kids incredibly well. They're executing it at an incredibly high level. And then the head coach, the guy is a good guy. Let that guy come in and change everything. And he's the motivator, right? And they love him for it. And I love him for it. I love anybody that puts their ego to the side and does the best thing for the team. And that head coach did that, right? And without them changing the offense, putting Burrow in there, they're not even close to what they are. So I think you got to give the head coach a tremendous amount of credit, right? First of all, I'm from Louisiana, so I can say this, but he probably reminds me of Bobby Boucher's dad or something like that. I love his accent. I
The
love
voice
his
is great.
energy. The guy loves those kids. They love him. They will run through a wall for him. They will do anything for that coach. You put that with great offensive coordinator and a great scheme, it's almost unbeatable, right? And they're not going to, I will be shocked if that team shows up not ready to play.
No, they'll be there.
It's 100%. I think LSU rolls. Go Tigers. I am from Louisiana, so I got to say it. But I've never seen a team like this in college football. And I think they finish it, and I think they finish it really strong. But I think the bet of the year is the over. I mean, I'd be shocked if it's a low-scoring game.
Me too.
The total is 70 for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. I think 70 is a good number.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is a good number.
They may score that in the first half, so we'll see.
I still like over 70.
We'll see. All right. Well, that's our picks for the college national championship of football. Like our page, share, comment, all that shit. Do it.